There's no better gifts in this world than a book about Hitler. So thank you so much. I've gotten a gift when we were just talking
Yes, right,
offline,
right.
the watch from Joe Rogan, and this almost beats it. So tell me what this particular book on Hitler is. So this is volume 2.
Yes. So this is Ian Kershaw. He wrote the famous 2-volume on Hitler. I'm a big book nerd, and I spend a lot of time reading biographies in particular. So this one, if you need a 1-volume, Rise and Fall of the Third Reich, right? I think you talked about that, William Shire, because that's like Hitler's rise, Nazi Germany, the war, etc. But I like bios because it's a good biography is story of the times, right? And so this one, the first volume, it does exactly that, which is that it doesn't just tell the story of Hitler. It's the context of this kid in Austria, and he's got all these dreams, but then actually pretty courageous in terms of World War I, right? Gets pinned a medal on by the Kaiser, and then what it's like to lose World War I and actually like lose this stain, and then the rise within. Everybody knows that story, the beer hall putsch and all of that. This one I like, and the reason I like Kershaw is obviously number one, it's English, which is actually hard, right? Like in order to write that story, who can do both the primary source material and then translate it for people like us. But he tells the dynamic story of Hitler so well in this second volume, just like the level of detail. And you've talked about this, Lex. Like, what was it like inside that room, inside with Chamberlain? Like, what was it like in terms of who was this like magnetic madman who did convince the smartest people in the world at the time? And up until like 1940, the Soviet gamble, like, it took tremendous risks, but like highly calculated. Thinking, no, I'm not going to pay for this one. I'm not going to pay for this one. And he had a remarkable ability, not just to put himself in the minds of the German people, but in terms of his adversaries. Like when he was across from Mussolini, he's like, how exactly did Mussolini, the guy who created fascism, becomes like second fiddle to Hitler? I think it's an amazing bio. And yeah, like Ian Kershaw, along with Richard Evans, two of my favorite authors on the Third Reich. No question.